are seeing farmers abandon agricultural lands, coastal communities actively restore mangrove forests to mitigate the impacts of sea level rise and storm surge events. There's also been shifts in the policy realm, which include carbon trading mechanisms that involve forest conservation. These responses are likely to be beneficial for species who are trying to deal with climate change impacts, and we propose that such responses benefit individual plants and animals by increasing their adaptive capacity or reducing their low adaptive capacity. By reducing an individual's low adaptive capacity, biodiversity-friendly human responses can make species less vulnerable to climate change impacts. Humans are also responding to climate change by increasing logging and hunting efforts, increasing groundwater extraction and also seawall construction. We're also seeing more transport, fishing and oil exploration activities in the Arctic regions. These responses are likely to be detrimental for species who are trying to deal with climate change impacts. And again, we think this is by reducing adaptive capacity or increasing low adaptive capacity of an individual. By increasing an individual's low adaptive capacity, these non-biodiversity friendly responses can make species more vulnerable to climate change impacts. And we refer to the effect of human responses to climate change on species climate vulnerability as indirect impacts of climate change. Resistance actions involve actions that resist natural human responses to climate change. Such actions could include expanding or gazetting new national parks, new protected areas, or stronger enforcement of existing conservation regulations in areas that are expected to become more human-dominated under climate change. Actions that accommodate change involve actions that clean up after human responses. These could include habitat restoration or the reintroduction of species in areas that have been abandoned or become less human-dominated. Dual benefit actions seek to meet both human and ecological needs under climate change and could involve mangrove restoration, reef restoration, or community-led and managed protected areas. Risk refers to the probability that actions fail to achieve conservation goals and broader societal needs under climate change, and the likely consequences of this failure. We view resistance actions as the riskiest strategy relative to actions that accommodate change and dual benefit actions. This is because by resisting the natural human response, you may just be shifting indirect impacts of responses elsewhere, and you also have no ability to inform the human response. Dual benefit actions, on the other hand, are in our view, the least risky because they offer a platform to understand human needs and values under climate change and also an ability to inform the human response. Feasibility refers to how realistic it is to implement an action. And we view resistance actions as the most feasible strategy because they involve actions that we are familiar with and that we're well equipped to implement. Dual benefit actions, by contrast, are less familiar and require new skills from social science to be implemented effectively. There will also be cases where communities are reluctant to engage with conservation efforts, so we view dual benefit actions as the least feasible to implement relative to actions that resist human responses or actions that accommodate human responses.